Peter Chau's hot new #1 single, White Man Food, is now available on iTunes. Go to bit.ly/whitemanfood or go to the search engine in your iTunes and search Peter Chao to buy it today.
He does not want to talk about himself, so I will speak for him. He has the same resolve and excitement of the fans in Germany. He has wrestled in small shows year after year after year, and is finally standing here in Germany among you and has earned the respect of the WWE.
Peter Chao here. Wasn't that a great promo? Wasn't that a great thing for John Cena to do in Munich, Germany? I mean, I just saw that video and I had to repost. So thank you to the person who reposted it. Make sure to subscribe to their channel. I will leave it in the description bar below. But I mean, it's fantastic to see someone like John Cena who doesn't really need to put people over because he's at that stage in his WWE career, which, I mean, he doesn't need to do what he does. So, I mean, in front of a jam-packed house in Munich, Germany, putting over such an amazing talent that is Antonio Cesaro, I mean, he has to be, he has to be admired for. Because if anybody deserves to be put over and to get John Cena's endorsement, it's Antonio Cesaro. Because ever since day one he stepped into the WWE, I have been on the Antonio Cesaro boat. You know, I mean, I have supported him from day one. And John Cena, you know, you either love him or you hate him, but I mean, he does a variety of great things for WWE and for charity and for Susan G. Komen and for Be a Star. And I mean, we don't hate John Cena, we hate sometimes what the WWE kind of makes John Cena do, and that is, you know, be a pandering asshole out there and just kind of not sell anything, bury everybody. I mean, that's not what John Cena wants to do. He's just told what to do, and he's the figurehead of the company, and his character is, you know, obnoxious at times because of the way WWE decides to, you know, just shove it down our throats like a dick. And, you know, sometimes that's just not what we want. That's not welcome. But John Cena, the person, versus Antonio Cesaro, let's do it. I felt it was a very good promo by Cena. Not a very good promo per se, but just a very nice thing for Cena to do for such a talent like Antonio. Because Antonio has indeed fought all over the world, in small towns. He has worked his way up to become, you know, a superstar per se here in the WWE. And John Cena reverses and a backbreaker on Antonio. But I mean, I am for one a huge supporter of Antonio. I love when he first came. He doesn't really do it much anymore, but he do it. You know, I love that thing. And hold on, let me see if I can do it right here. Yeah, baby, yeah, that's right. Okay, maybe that was a very ill-advised maneuver there by Antonio, but Antonio back on top. Oh wait, John Cena back on top. And Cena ramming his head right into his stomach. That is not going to feel good tomorrow. Very nice technical maneuver, a takedown by Cena, and lifting Antonio off his feet. And you want to talk about strength versus strength. Antonio Cesaro benches 465 and John Cena benches 493. So these two are very, very, very similar in terms of strength, but the experience factor, you know, Claudio Castagnoli, Antonio Cesaro. Oh, Antonio Cesaro has a lot of experience in the independent circuit, wrestling all over the world in front of small crowds. But John Cena has more of the experience of wrestling all over the world in front of WWE size crowd, which is, you know, anywhere from 10 to 20 to 100,000 people at one time. Maybe not 100,000, but, you know, 80,000, close enough, right? And John Cena has main evented WrestleMania, and I mean, you know, as a fan, I think that Antonio is on his way to becoming one of the hugest superstars in the WWE. Not only because he has the look. I mean, look at the guy. He's built, and he's exactly the type of superstar that Vince McMahon looks for. So, I mean, with all that, oh yeah! With all the stuff that he has, he's an excellent wrestler. If you give him time, he's going to be excellent on the mic. And, you know, give him a little bit more time, he can be the figurehead of the company. He could be the top heel. He could be a baby face. I mean, the guy is just so multi-diverse or something. You know what I'm talking about? Multi-diverse. And what shocked me recently was WWE decided to release the top NXT star Cassius Ohno. Which to a lot of wrestling fans, people know as Chris Hero, who is already taking bookings on the independent circuit again. Antonio needs to... Oh, Antonio rolling outside the ring. That's a very good indication of his ring prowess. Knowing where he is at all times. That is what we like to call ring awareness. And that is something that he learns all over the world. Wrestling for smaller promo. Uh-oh. Not this maneuver, and certainly not on the outside floor. Antonio Cesaro giving John Cena the beating that I am sure John Cena hasn't experienced in quite some time, because he no-sells everybody and buries the entire roster. No, I'm just kidding. John Cena, great guy. I'm sure he is. I'm sure he can be a dick like all of us sometimes. But when he wants to be, he puts over the talent he believes needs pushing. Recently, on the in the backstage area, he decided to start putting over Big E Langston, which is why we're seeing a lot more Big E Langston. And I mean, John Cena, I mean, as much as some people hate him, you know, I mean, he's the figurehead. He needs to be on top. You know, for the most part, he needs to be on top because, I mean, he has had more of a longevity than Hulk Hogan ever did. I mean, Hulkamania started in, what, 84? And by 94, Hulk Hogan was in WCW running Roughshod. You know what I'm talking about? But Cena has been here for a long fucking time. You know, it's time for Antonio... it's time for new talent to emerge, new talent to evolve, and new talent like Antonio Cesaro to get the push that he ever so deserves. People like Antonio, people like, you know, I mean, to a certain degree, CM Punk. Whoa, Powerbomb City going for the cover, very smart. Charles Robinson in perfect position, only the 2 count here on NXT. Beautiful standing vertical suplex. John Cena again showing his strength. You know? And, oh, a rake to the eye. And Antonio follows it up with a huge boot and elbow to the spine. What a way to show his gratitude for the things that Cena said about him in Munich, Germany. Beautiful maneuver and hooking the leg. Very smart. In position is Chao Robinson, but he cannot get the job done. And one more time. If it don't broke, don't fix it. Another hook of the leg. 2 and no, another kick out. And Cena now. Oh, Cena running against Antonio. 2 and no. My goodness, these two are just going at it right here. And the strength, oh, the strength of Antonio here. Uh-oh, wait a second, uh-oh. All the way to the outside floor. And now Antonio really needs to get back into this thing if he has a chance again of the World Heavyweight Champion John Cena. Cena trying to grab Antonio's head from the outside floor, which is quite a heelish move for the World Heavyweight Champion. But there you go. There you have it. Uh-oh. To the outside, flipping Antonio. And then just clotheslining his face to the outside floor. Now, I mean, I realize during this time, a lot of people are going to start talking about WrestleMania dream matches. And, I mean, a lot of people like to kind of depend on nostalgia, like Undertaker, Brock Lesnar. Already kind of, you know, it's already pretty much decided that it's going to be Lesnar versus Taker, which is great. You know, you got two big guys in there. They're going to have a great slobber knocker of a match. But I'm looking for a match to really kind of showcase the younger talent, and not necessarily young, but you know, superstars that we are not accustomed seeing in the main stage level, like NXT. Oh, come on, Cena! Cena just jumping off the fucking top rope like an asshole. Come on, you mother shit, get back in here. Boston, Massachusetts, more like Boston, Massachusetts sucks, you know. Look at this, Cena decapitating Antonio Cesaro with that huge clothesline. Cena out of nowhere with the attitude adjustment. I didn't even see that one coming. And Cena. Oh, a kick out by Antonio. Oh, and Antonio, I'm surprised that he kicked out of the attitude adjustment of all things. Amazing maneuver, amazing just resiliency shown by the former United States champion. And another uppercut. And but anyway, back to real talk for a second. Antonio, I mean, my dream match is to see Antonio Cesaro versus Daniel Bryan or something like that. Another catch finisher, not finisher, but a catch maneuver by Antonio Cesaro, almost just waiting for the pet Cena to do something stupid. Look at this. Antonio again, just almost playing mind games with the World Heavyweight Champion. And you would think of, you know, the experience that John Cena has, he would use his experience. Oh my goodness, that's exactly what he was waiting for. Antonio Cesaro with that huge uppercut maneuver there. And the European style. Oh, and another one. That's going to do it for Cena. 1, 2, 3, yes. But back to real talk for a second. Antonio Cesaro is the future of the WWE, and he certainly has my endorsement. And right now he's aligned with Jack Swagger, with the Real American. Zeb Coulter is his mouthpiece. But I would like to see him branch out when WWE feels comfortable enough to push Cesaro in that right direction, giving him the opportunity to cut promos himself. I believe that he is going to be the future of this business. Antonio Cesaro, c'est un miracle. You know what I'm talking about? Yeah. So, hopefully you enjoyed my simulation of the potential match that we might see in the future for the World Heavyweight Championship. And I believe in this type of way. With John Cena holding on to the World Heavyweight title. It's a secondary title, we all know that. But with John Cena holding it, perhaps he can bring a little bit of that prestige back to that title and defend it against the likes of Antonio Cesaro. I'm looking forward to it, and I'm hoping a lot of people see in the future, in a larger stage, on a larger stage, what Claudio can do. Very, very good. Now I'm gonna go back and watch that promo again, because it just almost being a wrestling fan all my life, it almost brings a little bit of, you know, send chill down my spine. You know what I'm talking about? Especially if John Cena is putting someone over that I enjoy watching personally. So I mean, it's not about heel or face, it's about who can captivate the audience, and Antonio can certainly do that. My name is Peter Chao. Sorry for the video that is just, I mean, all wrestling related. I understand that a lot of you people don't like it, but a lot of you people do, and enough of you do that I won't stop anytime soon. My name is Peter Chao again. If you are new to this channel, make sure to subscribe. I simulate all sorts of WWE matches, including a new one. I simulated John Cena versus Alberto Del Rio from the upcoming Survivor Series event. I also did one Big Show versus Orton, That's online right here. It's on in the WWE playlist. So if you go to the main channel, you will see the playlist, and you just kind of go through it and watch it all. It's very fun to watch. What else? Oh, I'm planning to do Daniel Bryan and CM Punk versus the Wyatts. Even though it hasn't been announced, it looks like that's the direction they're going to be going in. And yeah, I'm going to tune in tonight for Total Divas, and tomorrow for Monday Night Raw. Yeah, you can tell. Huge WWE fan. If you guys are UFC fans as well, make sure to tune in to the Vitor Belfort and Dan Henderson fight that I simulated also on my channel in the UFC playlist. And yeah, if you like my gameplay videos, make sure to subscribe. I'm always trying to branch out and reach new viewers. And also, how about these shades? You like them? You like them? You want to get them for cheap? Very good. Go to shadysluts.com, and when you check out, guess what you can do? Save $10. What I always tell my fans is look good, save money. And people always ask me, Peter Chao, where do you get your sunglasses? And I get them at shadysluts.com. These ones are called Gold Digger. I also own a pair called Native, which is a limited edition on the website. And I also have the one that's ice cold. So those are my feet pairs that I recommend to everybody who is looking to get a nice pair of shades. But yeah, you can browse around, you know, see which ones that are suited for you, good for you. And when you check out, put the promo code in PYROBOOBS, PYROBOOBS, and you can save $10. And I will see you next time. Stop drinking the haterade, continue to watch all my videos on Peter Chao Games, and start drinking the bubble tea. Ciao outside, motherfucker. Rock the shades that Peter Chao wears today by visiting shadysluts.com. Shades are only $34, and when you use my personal promo code PYROBOOBS, you will get $10 off. shadysluts.com.